Alright, so the on switch is here, off to on. If you want to turn this dial and make sure it's in, if you're going to take a photo, it needs to be in manual mode, or the M. If you want to take video, it needs to be in the video mode. Looks like a little video camera. The battery goes in here. Click that, comes out, back in, clicks in. The card goes in here. One of these is broken, but it should go in and snap in, and then this door closes. And then you see all your information up here. Swivel screen comes out. Now there's three things to take care of whenever you're shooting your video. That's ISO here, shutter speed that's also here, and then your f-stop, which is here. So if I wanted to change the ISO on something, I'm going to click the ISO button, bam, ISO, and your screen comes up. And then this click wheel on the top, you can scroll between them. You want to keep it as low as possible. So I'm going to start it off with 100. I'm going to manipulate the other things first. So now that I'm out of the ISO and I'm just back to here, I'm going to click down my f-stop or my iris down to about 1.2. This is how far this camera goes, so you see things start to get brighter right away. And your focus ring is out here on the thing. Now another way to control brightness is with your shutter speed. Up at the top here, I'm going to this click wheel. As you see, the number goes up, it gets darker because that's how that works. It's taking the picture quicker, so less light comes in. So if you have it like over 250, you're not going to get a lot of motion blur, but it'll be much darker. So if that's not enough light, that's your shutter speed's down as low as it can go, and your f-stop is down as low as it goes. Then you turn up your ISO, and again, once you get up to around 1,000, it starts to get real grainy. So you know, if you're hovering in the 100 or 320, you're probably not. It's not going to be that bad, but keep it as low as you can. So that's that. And if you had it set to manual mode to take some photos, let's see, it won't come on right away. You got to hit the live view button. Opens the shutter up. You can see it back here. So again, we're up at 640, so it's real high shutter speed. I'm going to turn that back down to 1/30. Now this camera, you can keep going down, but that just means the shutter is going to be open for 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Not good. You don't need that. You need it like to 30 in the other direction. The little inches sign, or 0 or 1, what is that, parentheses? No. What's that little symbol? What it is? Whatever. Quote. Yeah, it's like a quote thing. That means 1 second, but on the other side of that, it means 1/5 of a second, or 1/8 of a second, or which you're pretty safe at 1/30 of a second. But if you're taking photos of somebody running, you probably want to be up high, like 1/400, and outside it'll be a lot brighter. So that's how it's controlled while you're taking the photo. So again, f-stop down here. The lower this number is, the shallower your depth of field is going to be. So if you need to widen up your depth of field, you need to take this up to like, we'll say 9. Too dark now to see anything. I can't turn my shutter speed down anymore without it looking really a lot of motion blur. So I'm going to turn my ISO up to 1,000. And I'm maybe going to turn that f-stop down a little bit. And you'll see the depth of field will be a lot less shallow. You can get more stuff in focus. But a lot of times it's a lot more artistic or whatever to have it a shallow depth of field. So turn your ISO back down and turn your f-stop back up, and you can see the depth of field is really shallow on things. And when you're ready to take a picture, snap, your picture's taken. Now sometimes it's not the right color and you need to go in and change that. We're going to go into menu and scroll over to our white balance, press set, do the click wheel on top. The higher you go, the warmer it looks, just like the temperature. So we'll take it to about 5,000. It should look a little more orangey. I'm going to hit set and then menu to get out of it, and then we see it's a lot warmer looking, and vice versa. Go in menu, set, click wheel down to 3000. It should look really bluish now. Set that, and then press menu to get out. And that's that.